there in that league stuff in Washington. Because I know it. And Parker just says she just got faster. That's why. So here comes Jared on the take to the glass, and that is no good. Taken care of by Murph. She's got a bunch of rebounds. He gives it out to Maldonado. Here comes Jenna. Jenna's been relatively quiet here as she's hammered to the glass.
Jenna will go to the charity stripe. This is her first time there. She has 5 points tonight.
She's fast, I tell you. She can get down the floor in a hurry. They just reached out and got her left arm. As you had mentioned earlier, Jeff and Kathy came here and surprised her. Jenna had no idea. They flew in last night, got in on about the 11 o'clock flight, stayed at a motel, went and knocked on the door this morning, and Jenna answered and said, "Oh, hey, what are you guys doing here?"
And then promptly said, "Will you go buy me groceries?"
Yeah, that's right. I'm a college kid. I'm hungry.
Yeah, Dad was like, he kind of expected a little more than that right away, but, you know, he's a college kid.
I love you, Dad, but I'm hungry. So. Jenna makes 1 of 2, makes it 55-53. Argos down by a deuce. They go back to the defensive end here now. As here comes Westmont. Jared on that left wing with a dribble. As Reed will pick her up. Now they go man-to-man defense again. Out top of the key, holding it there is Stoll. She'll take it to the glass. Quick step there. Parker's got the rebound, and she just clears it out of there. Parker has fought with her brothers a bunch of times because she is strong. I tell you, she just ripped that ball out of there. As here comes Hazard back on the offense. We'll go to Murph. Murph dribble drives around to Jenna. Jenna fires from 21. No, missed that one. Battle for the rebound inside. Loose on the ground. Picked up by Larson for Westmont. She'll take the dribble, and a blocking foul called here. Reed wanted to go help her up, and she says, "That's all right."
That foul will be on Reed Hazard. That'll be her second.
Those are the frustration things you're going to see with this freshman young team here, as Tristan will check out at the 7:32 mark of our fourth quarter.
Molly Schmitz will check in for her.
She is back in again. Again, we appreciate everybody that is checking in with us around the areas. We head towards the 9 o'clock hour right here on KOX 102.7 FM, Great Falls, Montana. As Suniski has it on that right side. Now she looks down onto the baseline. Really working it over to the far side, trying to get Larson involved in it. Little step move, and that's no good. Battle for the rebound, and tipped out of bounds. Hit off of Molly's shoulder and goes out of bounds there. And they will bring it right back in here for Westmont. Westmont College Warriors out of California. What a climate change it has been for them, I'm sure. As they get it on the inbounds here, they will get it to Ranger. And now they go inside to Stoll. Stoll puts a couple of moves on and then lays it up. Molly does a nice job defensively and then gets the rebound. Here comes Molly. We'll clear the boards here, waiting for somebody to get to it. As they come down the other way. And goes inside to Reed on the bump and the take to the glass. And they have definitely picked up the defense here. Berberip is playing tough. It's like a diamond in one on Maldonado, as she was just all over Emily in that backcourt.
That's going to send Reed Hazard to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 there. She has 9 points already tonight.
Barbara Abe is number 11, and Stephanie and Emily, of course, going at it there. Of course, Emily had 16 in that first half, and the coaches obviously recognize that and says, we're going to match them up then. So they're kind of a matchup type of play here anytime Emily gets close to the ball, even in the backcourt. So nothing easy for her. So that puts a little more pressure on Reed and Jenna. As Reed knocks it down, 2 of them, makes it a 10 tie, and then UP back in front. No, they tie it up at 55, okay? So tied at 55, 7:04 to go, fourth quarter action. Boy, we've had a lot of them. As we come back the other way, Shuniski on the behind the back dribbles at the free throw line, left wing now. Stops there. They'll go and lob it inside to Larson. Larson stops, has to get rid of it, kicks it back out. Long shot on the way, no good. Rebounded, battle for it, and Hazard has it. Loses it for a moment. Molly picks it up, and here comes Emily. Maldonado comes to that front court there. Brings up to that right wing. Stops with a hesitation dribble. Kicks out around to Hazard. Over to Molly. 55-55, 6:34 to go, fourth quarter action. Reed has it down inside to Parker. Parker holds it down to the baseline, looks to spin, takes it in, and a shot to the glass is good. But we're going to have a foul, and a holding foul will be called here.
And that's on Berberabi. That's her third.
Berberabi picks up her first. Third, okay.
Yeah, her third. So the Warriors are starting to get into a little foul trouble
Here's
now.
Parker inside and a little deep there as he got a little contact from behind as the shot hits the bottom half of the glass. Here comes the Warriors back on the offense. 6:19 to go, tied at 55. as they come down the other way. Argos have 3 timeouts left, 4 for the Warriors. Here's a little jumper inside. I tell you, the lid has definitely closed here for the Warriors as Westmont can't get it to fall, and we're knotted at 55. Maldonado comes to the front court. Stops there. Now looks to go around. She's double teamed, gets rid of it to Jen. Over to Molly. Molly now looks down to Reed. Reed has her. Looks for the back door on Maldonado, and she'll take it in. Up and in! Count the basket! She's going to the line! The stands will erupt with that shot as Maldonado, with a great pass from Molly Smith, knocks it down to break the tie, and we're going to the free throw line.
Emily's pretty excited about that. She even did a little fist pump on that one. That's her first score, though, in this second half.
With 18 points on the night and a chance to make it 19 at the charity stripe and give a 3-point lead to the Argos as this has gone back and forth. Coach Bill, what a great coaching job he has done, using his bench over there, getting everybody involved. Maldonado knocks that one down.
19 for Emily.
Our benefits game of the week sees the Argos up 58-55 right here on KLX 102.7 FM. Here comes Westmont back on the offense, down by 3. As they take it out, Bravado has it out at the top of the key, backs it back up, now goes up into the free throw line as they drive there, and Cartwright got a little tripped up, and she's going to be called for the foul. Kennedy, a freshman from Pasco, Washington, a 5'11 freshman guard as Molly gets ready to check back in.
That'll be the first foul on Kennedy. She has 2 points to her credit tonight.
What about the smart play from Murphy, playing with 4 fouls in that third quarter, and has finished out the third and played most of the fourth quarter here with those 4 fouls, and she's still in there. Inbounds to come in. They will go over to Shiniski, who gives it back out around top of the key, works right wing now. As Westmont is down by 3, they'll spin inside, they wait, take the shot here, rolls around, no good, and foul's going to be called here, and that is going to go against, I thought maybe that would be over the back on Brown, but they saw that's going to go against Molly. So
they called
her
it
second.
on Schmidt, yeah, and I thought they were going to call it on Tristan. I thought that's where they were going with that.
Yeah, so they call the foul there, so they will bring it on the inbounds with a fresh 30 coming up here. Out top of the key, Westmont down by 3. They have the basketball and have 3 opportunities to score in here as they go on the right side. Back out to Shiniski. Now they go inside to Larson, who's double teamed. She'll put up the shot here. Floater's no good, gets the rebound, then she'll take it up. And Tristan just had to kind of basically step out of the way of those 4 personal fouls.
That's 27 points for Caitlin Larson.
She has played well as the Argos lead it by 1. Jenna to the front court now. Parker will check in at the next whistle. We'll have a media timeout coming up momentarily. Here comes Molly from Trifecta Land. No good, missed it. A shot that was missed, and Ranger has a rebound. She's coming the other way with Westmont in the lead, or with the basketball, down by 1. As they bring it up here, Bravo has it there on that right wing. Now they'll come with a long 15-footer, rolls around, no good. And a foul is going to be called here. A little too much contact this time. With that said, we'll have a foul. We'll shoot free throws after the timeout. As they should walk down here and give us the media timeout. They will do just that. Let's take a break. 4:32 to go. Man, don't leave us. This one's going to the wire. Argos up 1 at the break. 58-57 in the fourth quarter. We're back in 1 minute right here on KINX 102.7 FM.
Hotchkiss Seed is your professional seedsman who know farming. We'd like to wish you and your family a safe and bountiful harvest. With crops filling up the bins, it moves us closer and closer to yet another winter wheat season in the not-so-distant future. We've got your winter wheat needs covered. Clearstone, Brawl, Judy, Warhorse, Calvin, Monument, 503, Saturn, Winter Barley, and Willow Creek. Give us a call to discuss your seed needs. Hotchkiss Seed, 466-5553.
Are you looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the expert, your Carrier dealer. Carrier dealers are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. So call your Carrier dealer first. He has ways of making you very comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Our benefits game of the week is a good one in front of a nice crowd on a Friday night right here at the McLaughlin Gymnasium. Argos up 58-57. As we get back, we'll have a chance to shoot free throws. Hazard is in. Kirsten Pemberton, Parker Ezra, Tristan Murphy, and Emily Maldonado, the 5 here for the Argos. As we go with Hazard at the free throw line, a chance to shoot here. Her shot is up and good. She makes that one.
12 points for Reed. She's perfect at the charity stripe.
Looking forward to having a chance to talk to the head coach after this. Coach Bill usually speaks to us in the pregame, but he has had a lot of things on his mind as he's trying to come up with the perfect plan to beat a number 8 team here, as both free throws are good. 3-point lead here, not enough. As it's 4:26 to go here, Argos in front. Jarrett takes it to the glass, passes it around, tipped around a couple of different times. Larson has it, fires way at the top of the key, misses that one. Maldonado's got the rebound. Clock is the factor, so they want to slow down a little bit. No, they said, Parker, you take it to the glass. As she draws the contact against Brown, and Parker will go to the free throw line to shoot who?
Parker's not been to the free throw line yet tonight.
She set out most of that first half.
And that will be foul number 5 for Sydney Brown. She'll check out with 5 to her credit.
Getting some good information here about some high school stuff about the kids out here, so appreciate that. Jenna comes back in, 4:08 to go.
Kristen Pemberton checks out.
We'll go to the sidelines here, gets high fives, low fives, I guess in that case.
Parker, first time at the charity stripe.
Trying to extend that lead. Free throw is good. Mom, did you teach her to shoot that one? Hoyt says, no, I did. Thank you very much. She'll get another one. Here is the shot, and that one's a little more confident. She makes that one down. I'll tell you, at the free throw line, they have done well tonight. 62-57. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter in a thriller on a Friday night right here in Great Falls. As they get it over here, Westmont is down 62-57 on our benefits game of the week. Jarrett comes with the left-handed dribble, and there's a moving screen against Larson. As she just kept rolling with her, and she pushed her off. Coaches are getting a little more vocal on that sideline of each call meaning so much here. And you expect both of these teams to be in Billings come tournament time. Hazard has the basketball in the front court. A fresh 28 seconds here. Murphy has it. They'll go backdoor, back out to Reed. Fires from 20, rolls around, no good. Tip, loose ball, taken care of. Coming out of there is going to be Ranger for Westmont. The Warriors on the run. As they come around the perimeter, right-hand side, loose ball, Reed's got it. She's got a wide open layup, up and in, good. She's got it for 2.
15 points for Reed Hazard.
Reed Hazard from Portland, Oregon. Everybody stand and cheer. Reed Hazard's in the house to put it down to a 64-57 as it's a 30-second timeout. Well, they're standing and cheering here in Great Falls as Argos have taken a lead here in this one. 64-37 with a quick timeout here. And, well, I tell you, it's good to see all the parents here as we head towards that special holiday season, isn't it?
Oh, it's great to see him, and I'm looking across, and I see Wayne Thayer's just spotted Jenna's dad, and we all went to Italy together with the team, so they're waving and high-fiving at each other, and kind of takes us back to sitting in the gyms in Italy. It was a good time for everybody.
And knock it down on that far sideline over there. Sandy's on that sideline, too. And Alex is there, and Wayne, of course, great friends of ours here, as we all got to, like you said, travel to Italy last year. 10-hour flight from Germany. We ended up flying over to Germany, and then from Germany to Denver. That was a long haul.
I think it was more than 10. I don't think that was in our time.
Yeah, that took a while. All right, here we go. Timeout is concluded as we're down to 3 apiece, I believe, on that. As we come back the other way, here comes Westmont. They are down 64-57. UP has made a run here. 3:09 to go. As Jarrett takes it to the glass, her right-handed layup is up and in for 2.
That's 4 points for Jarrett. That's only the 4th point that the Warriors have scored this quarter.
Jenna will walk it up here. The clock has become a factor, obviously, here for Westmont. Still a lot of time. UP still has to continue to roll here. Jenna takes it to the glass, missed it. Parker with the rebound, puts it up. She's fouled, no call, she's got the basket.
That's 10 points for Parker.
And did not score in the first half.
And is playing with 3 fouls.
Coming back the other way. Here comes Westmont down 59-66. 7-point lead here for UP. Jarrett comes out and around the left wing. Back to her now on that left elbow. Jukes left, comes to the right, takes it to the glass. Another right-handed layup for her. And they just can't stay with her. Her quick drive is hurting them right now. It's a 5-point lead. Here come Hazard back the other way. Reed goes inside. Step through move. Left-handed shot up, no good. Parker's got the rebound. She puts it up and in for 2.
12 points for Parker.
Coach Bill is looking over there, and he's going to call a timeout here. And I'm not so sure they're going to allow him because the official called the timeout when Westmont had the basketball. They were already dribbling up, so it may be an inadvertent whistle. And even though they got it stopped here, now they're talking over there and saying,
they're getting everything all figured out. We've got Kennedy Cartwright trying to check in. Coach Bill is expressing his thought about what's going on. Which
actually
we don't
talking
know.
to the boys, I think. He's saying, where are you guys going to have dinner at tonight?
Yeah, you think?
No, it's all good. We're fine. As they're just kind of talking there. One of the officials went by, and Coach Bill said timeout. Well, he couldn't because Westmont already had the ball in bounds. And now, by the time they explain everything to everybody, you could have had the timeout done with and continue to go.
and it's now just changed the whole flow of the game because we've all stopped and now the flow's changed.
An inadvertent whistle by the official has slowed the game down. Now we're ready to go, and they will not let Cartwright in. So we go with 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Argos up by 7. Here they come the other way. Jared has it. She scored the last 4. As they go inside, Stoll has it there. Dribble drive to the right side, down to the baseline. Loses it for a moment and kicks it back out to Jared. Good ball handler with that left hand. Looks to take it around the freshman over from Reed Hazard. Now they go over to Stoll. Her shot hard off the iron is no good. Parker has come to play. In the second half, she has controlled the rebounds. Coach Bill says, let's slow it down now. Let's run that shot clock down until we go with the forehead play. We'll see what that is as Emily Maldonado comes up here. He used to have a lot of hair until he invented that play, and now he's lost a little bit.
That's correct.
Here comes Maldonado with the dribble out top the key. Stays there with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. They'll set a pick there. Emily goes in, loses it. Now passes over to Parker. Takes it to the glass. Up and in for 2. All-American soon to be Parker Esri. Knocking it down, makes it a 9-point lead.
14 points just this half.
Still timeouts on both sides. Here comes Westmont. Long 3 at the top of the key. Up and in. Nice shot from Ranger. And a timeout will be called as Jenna Randage comes out, and she's got a grimace. She might have got hit in the stomach there. And she's trying to catch her air. There's not enough air in the state of Montana as she's trying to catch that. So they do call the timeout. We're just going to keep it right here with about, a minute 38, so a minute 10, I suppose, to go.
This fourth quarter, the Argos have outscored the Warriors 19-9.
19-9, a 10-point difference there in that one, 70-64. As Argos, number 18 in the nation, if they can continue to hold on here. And I think even if they don't, they move up in the rankings, taking on a number 18 from California, Westmont College. The Warriors coming in here to Great Falls. 2 timeouts left for the Warriors, 3 for the Argos, as they look to bring it on the inbounds. And it is exactly 1 minute to go. Murphy has it in the backcourt, looks to get rid of it. She is tied up, and a jump ball we've called here, which gives it right back to Westmont with 56 seconds to go in the quarter. Always had a play when you had that kind of pressure where you brought 2 people from the half-court line, came in, and the third one took off to the other end, and you threw it down there and let them run and chase into it, and it always kind of breaks the back of a press. Anytime you get a turnover, they like that. Here comes Jarrett to the big hop. Her shot up. Tough shot up and in for 2. She has really come to play here late in this fourth quarter. As they look to get it on the inbounds, they got timeouts if they need it. Jenna's going to call one. A timeout is going to be called here in this one. 46.9 to go. As they come to the sidelines, that is
4-point difference. The Argos are up by 4.
And, of course, that is the timeout for the Argos. I thought they had 3, and they're looking. None of the officials have reported the timeout yet, so they will say it is against the Argos. So they have 2. Warriors have 2. Great, exciting basketball, of course, here in this one. Football coming your way tomorrow. As at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the Fairfield Eagles will take on Loyola Sacred Heart. They will battle them out at 2 o'clock. We'll have the pregame at 1:45. Sue Sargent and myself will travel down there and bring you that state championship, Class B football, where Fairfield has been in the playoffs 15 years. They won the championship in 2015, and in 2017 they were in the semifinals. So 2 timeouts left. The Argos will spread it out here. Man-to-man defense being applied by the Warriors. Emily Maldonado at the free throw line. Jenna Ranich will have to stand. She may be able to run the inline. I think it was a made basket. They come to Tristan. Tristan to Emily. Emily has it to the 10-second line. We'll get there. And then a foul will be called. And as you look at this, Sue, you take a look at these free throws and who do you foul, because you got to stop the clock. Emily may not be the one to foul, but who do you pick, because all these kids have shot some great free throws tonight.
Well, exactly, and you think about like Reed, she's 6 for 6 at the charity stripe. Parker's 2 for 2. Tristan Murphy, she's just quick numbers here. It looks like she's 6 for 7. So I mean, there really isn't anybody. And now Emily, that's her 20th point, and she's 2, 4, 6, 8. She's 8 for 9.
At the charity stripe, she hits that one. We'll get another one. Makes it 71-66, 42.6 to go in the quarter. Here's the second shot, up and in. That is good also. As they call a timeout, they want to advance the ball to half court. They will get that. That is one of the rules that was changed, I want to say, last year or 2 years ago with a 30-second timeout here. And what they can do is call a timeout, and then they tell the official they want to advance the ball. They take it on the other side of the half-court line to the hash mark, and they will get it here in the front court, which henceforth takes away probably about 6 to 10 seconds, depending on where they're at as far as any type of full-court pressure and just barely getting it across the half-court line.
Yeah, and with the difference of being 6 points, obviously it's to their benefit to be closer to their basket.
So 1 timeout left for the Warriors, 2 for the Argos. We're at 42.6 to go in the contest, unless we have an 11th tie. We've had 10 already in this contest. Numerous lead changes that have gone back and forth, and a thriller as you might expect when these two teams match up. So they bring it to the hash court mark. They will get it on the inbound. They look to shoot the 3 on the left wing. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded is Parker. Parker has it, and they'll call a foul against Larson, I believe. Parker, you get the opportunity to go the other end as she jogs on down there.
And it was hard to know who they're going to call that on, because there were 3 that just went right after Parker, and she was just in the middle there. Looks like they did decide it's going to be against Caitlin Larson, which is her 3rd.
37 seconds to go. Parker at the free throw line. The sophomore, one of the great leaders here on this team, who will be an All-American, was voted the all-conference player in the preseason, and she has led up to that and held up to that. As the second shot is up, and that one is no good. Missed it with 36 to go. About 6 seconds difference on the shot clock, 73-66. Here comes the Warriors down in this one as Jarrett takes it to the glass, and she is fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line. That would have been big if she'd have made that and had the extra bonus shot at the free throw line. But she'll have to make 2 to get 2 now.
That foul is going to be called on Reed Hazard. That is going to be her 3rd.
So Jarrett at the charity stripe rolls that one around and has it. I certainly hope you enjoy the broadcast here, as we'll have a chance to stick around afterwards. You can always catch the radio postseason. They always shut the camera off early, but we will have the postseason coming up and talk to these kids as we have our player of the game coming up. Both free throws are good, and Coach Bill says we'll take a timeout here as well. A timeout called with 28.8 seconds to go as well. It is just another 30, so we're going to keep it here again. Don't forget the Bobcats will be on, of course, on our Fox Sports station tomorrow as they will take on Montana. The great matchup in the great state of Montana, long history. The interesting thing is when you talk about the Cat Grizz game, it wasn't always played in Missoula or Bozeman. They actually played that at a neutral site for a couple of years, and Butte was one of the places that they held that a long time ago. In favor of the Grizzlies, it is pretty lopsided as far as victories go when they ran 16 in a row. As Coach Bill called the timeout, they'll move it to the front court with 28.8 to go. So here comes Jenna Randage to bring it on the inbounds. Argos up 73-68. They'll go to Reed down in the right wing, back out to Jenna. Jenna has it, and they'll reach down and foul her. And so now Jenna, the basketball player here as a junior from Olympia, Washington. Mom and dad here in the house. We'll watch Jenna take this free throw, and NBN, baby, NBN. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
7 points for Jenna.
She's looking for 8 to extend it to a 75-68 lead with 25.9 to go. That one rolls around, no good. Rebounded by Larson. Here come the Warriors. 20 seconds to go. UP looking for a victory at home here on a Friday. As they come out, they'll go with a dribble drive. Here's a little 15-footer, no good. Rebounded, taking care of Parker. Takes care of the business and goes to Jenna. Jenna is fouled in the backcourt, and that is going to be a foul against Ranger. Coach Bill is doing what he can to keep the smile off his face over there, knowing there's some time left, but he feels pretty happy right about now.
He's looking he's watching Parker. Parker looks like she got hit in the mouth, but she's looking for blood, but there isn't any. Don't let him see it if there is, Parker.
That's right.
We need you the other 11 seconds here, girl.
Jenna back at the free throw line here and misses that one. And we'll have a chance to go with this one. Nice to have everybody checking in with us as we've been talking about here. And second free throw is good. 11 seconds to go here for this one.
Clock stop. Oh, there we go.
As they bring it on the inbounds, here comes Jared the other way. As they come down, they'll take the scoop shot. That rolls around to stop it at 3.3. And they look to bring it on the inbounds. As they do, they throw it down here into the hands of Westmont, who, if they can make a 5-pointer, is going to get awful interesting. Shot is no good, and the University of Providence will hold on to a 5-point victory in this one as they win it in fashion. Boy, I'll tell you what a game it was. Let's take a quick 60-second timeout, and we'll come back and talk to our player of the game and also the head coach of this one as they come back after this timeout as UP wins it 75-70. We're back in 1 minute right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
For 124 years, Hoffman's Menswear Center has been a proud member of the Great Falls community, supporting local events and high school sports. After all 3 generations of Christians have attended local schools and participated in local and non-town university sports. Hoffman's Menswear Center is proud to bring you this broadcast of high school sports. Hoffman's Menswear Center, a proud sponsor of local high school student athletes. Hoffman's Menswear Center, 411 Central Avenue.
The Celtic Cowboy is never more Celtic than during Sunday brunch. From 10:30 till 2 p.m. Enjoy live traditional Irish music along with great food. Order from our regular breakfast menu and choose to add our salad and pastry bar for just $4 more. Or choose our all-you-can-eat salad, pastry, and omelet bar for just $14. Top it off with Build Your Own Mimosa or Bloody Mary bar. Enjoy while you listen to live Celtic music at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
Basketball on a Friday night right here on KNX 102.7 FM, and what a game it was as we had a chance to watch this one unfold. We have our player of the game, of course, our Taco John's player of the game, Emily Maldonado, joins us. Em, let's talk about that game. You took off with 16 points. They switched up the defense a little bit on you in that second half, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. You know, we came out strong as a team. We knew it was going to be a tough battle, and I just came out and, you know, I wanted to stick it to their mind in the beginning, like Coach said, and that's what we did. We put pressure on them, and second half it changed a bit. They put a little pressure, but it opened up for Parker down low, and hey, we got a team win. That's what matters the most.
This is an exciting year, isn't it? Because you take on Masters. They're number 14th, I think, ranked in the top 25, and then you play the number 8 team here, and you come out victors on both ends of that. What makes this team so special?
You know, we just play together, and, you know, we always work hard. Coach has always told us, you know, these games are good. I mean, they're all ranked, but that doesn't matter. Just come out and play your heart out. And we left our hearts out on the court, all of us, 1 through 20, I'm going to say, even though we have a large group of girls. But, hey, you know, we worked hard, and getting these 2 big victories are just awesome.
What does it mean to you to have your family here for this game?
It was awesome, actually. 2 of them are missing, but hey, my parents got out here, and so did my aunt and uncle, and it was awesome having them out here support us against this big win. You know, we wanted it. We prepared for this whole week, and you know, it's just great. It's a great big win.
I think one of them won the 50-50, so maybe they'll buy you dinner.
I sure hope so. Hey, maybe so's for me.
There you go. Congratulations. Great job tonight.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. We have a chance to catch up to the head coach. Bill joins us. Bill, let's talk about this. Just like I asked Emily, you play 2 of the top teams here in the nation with Masters and then, of course, this Westmont team. Talk about this game. One of the things that we noticed right away is you controlled the ball. You didn't have all those turnovers.
Yeah, I thought our girls have really learned their lesson on what we were trying to accomplish and really did a good job at taking care of the basketball tonight. 9 turnovers. Our goal was to be below 10. If we felt like if we were below 10, we had a good chance to win. I thought the dribble drive tonight was really good for us. I mean, they really have a hard time guarding Emily, and that really opens up everything for everybody else. Late in the game, we can take a little better care of the ball, getting it up. We got to learn a few things to learn from, but, you know, these guys are a great team. They're well coached. I think she's one of the best coaches in the NAIA. She does a great job. Her team is young and prepared, and really a program you can look to be one of the tops in the country, I think.
You talk about her coaching. She really mixed it up in that second half. Emily had 16 in the first half, and then they really put a lot of pressure on her. Henceforth, the depth of your team, they came out, and I think Reed played well for you coming off the bench, and Jenna came in and had to handle the ball. And Tristan Murphy, smart play with those 4 fouls.
Yeah, no question at all. Our bench depth tonight really helped us. That's the thing we've left some years in the past. Tonight we played Ellie. O came in and gave us big minutes. Really proud of her tonight, and we got her the ball in a good spot. I thought Ellie had a great job and had a great game tonight and played really well in there. But it was a number of girls off the bench. Reed off the bench showed what she's capable of doing, and why we recruited her. And I thought tonight she stepped up, and she's only had a practice for a week, and now I thought she played pretty good tonight. And Molly Schmitz, Kennedy Cartwright. There's just so many. You can go right down the list with all the kids that contributed tonight.
And I was just going to ask that question. That really shows the strength of your bench, because foul trouble early. I think we shot 30 free throws in that first half. Then it changed. They kind of let them play a little more in the second half there. But your bench strength did come in and really help you.
Yeah, no question at all. Without our bench, tonight and coming in, I thought Kirsten Pemberton had a couple good minutes in there where she did a couple great things defensively for us too. And you're going to have some nights where somebody's in foul trouble. You're just going to have that, and you're going to need other people to step up and be able to be big. And when you're playing the top team in the country like this, to be able to do that, it says a lot about our team and our bench and how they get along so well.
The cool thing about what you're doing here at home is the fact that you do come back and play again tomorrow. Another top team at number 22, Arizona. This is what you face when you go to those national tournaments. You always go against those tough teams. This really shows the strength of your squad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. I think Arizona Christian's going to be a tough matchup tomorrow. They're well coached. They got 5 of maybe the most talented girls in the GSAC, the conference that Westmont's from. Their top 5 are as good as anybody in the country. So we're going to have our hands full. I think they play really well. It's a different style they play. They want to get up and down, and they're not so much execution. They're more get up and down and try and fast break. So tomorrow's game is going to be a wild one, I think.
Should be a lot of fun. Congratulations. Go enjoy this win, because you beat some pretty tough teams. Your rankings are going to start climbing, my friend.
I hope so. We just got to get another one tomorrow. Rankings don't mean anything if our girls don't go out and win games, and we just got to find a way to win tomorrow night.
You had a good plan coming into this one, I'll tell you that. So
assistants did a great job with that.
Fantastic.
So.
Take a little credit. You did a nice job.
Thanks, Sarge.
Coach Bill joins us here in this one. Emily Maldonado, our Taco John's player of the game. And what a game that she had in this one. Tremendous effort here from the University of Providence as they go on and pick up the win in this one. And as we take a quick look at the scoring, it was Parker Ezra ended up tonight with 15 points. Tristan Murphy had 10. Emily Maldonado knocked down 21 points, 16 of those coming in the first half. Jenna had 8. Jenna Randich, of course, with 8 points. Kennedy Cartwright with 2, and it looks like right down the list here, how about Reed Hazard. Reed came in with 15 points in that one, and Alicia Otis had 4 there for the University of Providence as they pick up the win in this one. We do encourage you to make sure you join us tomorrow. We're looking forward to being with you one more time, as we do have tomorrow's contest here with Arizona, and of course the University of Providence. Randy Bogdan will be here to bring you the call at 7:30. He'll start his pregame around 7:15, and of course it will be Westmont taking on Montana State University Northern. They will do that at 5 o'clock. Sue and I will make our way over to Missoula, Montana, and we hope to get there safely, as we do have that contest coming up. I know Fairfield Eagles are going to have a send-off at 8 o'clock in Fairfield. If you're in the Fairfield area, please feel free to get behind the Eagles and send them out of town, as they will follow them right out of town and head off over to Missoula Loyola Sacred Heart, and that will be tomorrow, of course, at 2 o'clock. We will start our pregame at 1:45. That, too, will be right here on KNX 102.7 FM. For Sue Sargent and Brian Howard back at Radio Central, I'm Jim Sargent. It is a wrap in this one, as it is the University of Providence picking up the victory on a Friday night. UP wins it over Westmont 75-70. You have been listening to a KNX Sports presentation. You have been listening to the best in sports coverage on KNX.